Part 2 of fast food expressions and phrases you can say to Japanese. So we're ordering fast food here. Can you remember the first thing staff will say to you when you approach a counter at a fast food restaurant? It was 2 questions, wasn't it, Kaoru?
Yes.
Can you please ask those 2 questions?
お持ち帰りですか？店内でお召し上がりですか？
So all you have to do is think, what am I going to do today? Am I going to eat in or take away? All you need to say is
食べていきます。
so 食べて eat 行きます go. So you could confuse this with take away almost, but think of it as eat first then go. 食べて行きます So that's to eat in. If you want to take away,
持ち帰りです。
持ち帰りです which we've sort of talked about before, mochi meaning to hold or take, and kaeri to return to where you came from. So this one is take away. Mochi kaeri desu. One more time, Kaoru.
食べていきます。持ち帰りです。
Okay, so let's say you order something. Let's say you're not that hungry and you just want to order some potato chips, medium sized. Kaoru?
ポテトの M を一つ。
So fairly simple. We have what you want. So you want potato French fries, potato, no M. So this is referring to size or object, particle, hitotsu. So this is the counter, hitotsu, meaning 1. So 1 medium-sized potato, French fries.
And then this sentence is not completed.
So should there be a kudasai at the end?
Yes. And if you say ポテトの M を一つください, I think we think that your order is that's it.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kaoru. So
You don't finish the sentence, so we think your order still continue.
Continue. Something more to come.
Not sure, but assume.
Assume. Staff will assume. So if you add kudasai onto the end of this, they're thinking, right, this guy or this girl only wants potato chips. Wow, all these little things you have to be aware of. Now let's imagine you order a chicken burger set. In Japan, that would be this.
照り焼きバーガーセットを一つ。
That's right. One more time, Kaoru.
照り焼きバーガーセットを一つ。
Burger setto. So, katakana. But even if your katakana is off, I'm sure staff will understand. So the one teriyaki burger set. And you'll probably be asked, if you want salad or French fries, and you'll be asked for your drink. Can you remember the question for what would you like for your drink? Kaoru.
お飲み物をお選びください。
That's right. So if you're asked that and you want orange juice, a large orange juice, you would say,
オレンジジュースの L ください。
let's see if my katakana's correct. Orange juice no L kudasai.
はい。
How's that, Kaoru?
Good.
Good, all right. So you've ordered your order, you've ordered your meal, and let's say you're done and you want to let staff know you're done. So you could order your meal and just say ijo de, and you can let them know that that's my order. So that's it in this context. So before they ask you ijo de yoroshi desu ka, you could just say this and maybe make their life a little more easier for a few seconds. So that's what you can say. Now imagine you want coffee instead of soft drink. And you want to know if you can order coffee instead of soft drink. This is something you could say.
セットのジュースはコーヒーにできますか?
This is a great expression. I mean, and it's quirky as well for a number of reasons. So first of all, this word, kaoru,
ジュース
juice. Now, obviously most people would think it would mean juice, as in orange juice, apple juice. And it can mean that. Generally, it refers to soft drink. Is this correct, Kaoru?
Yes.
So Coke, Fanta, lemonade is referred to as juice. Now, in this context, if you're talking about maybe orange juice, it can mean juice. But I lived in Japan for so long and I didn't realize that juice was soft drink. And one day someone offered me Coke and said, "Juice nomu?" I was looking at this Coca-Cola thinking, what are you talking about? So it's a bit strange, but yes, now you know that juice means soft drink. So, you're asking, setto no juice wa? The set drink, kohi ni dekimasu ka? Can coffee. So basically that's what it looks like.
Can コーヒー
Can. Dekimasu ka means can, yes? So we're kind of missing a verb, but it's understood. So you're asking, can we change the set juice to coffee? Can we change the set drink to coffee, please? But we don't need the verb change. Because this whole ni dekimasu ka kind of means, can we change in this context? So it's all about context. This is something I want to hammer into you when you're learning Japanese. In textbooks, it doesn't really teach you this. But when you live in Japan, you'll start understanding that, oh, okay, everything's dropped or it's understood that you want to change your drink. So dekimasu ka handles that. Now, the problem is, you won't be able to. Is that right, Kaoru?
Most likely.
Most likely. So yeah, that's the only kind of drawback in Japan. The food is fantastic, the service is fast and, you know, polite and clean. But if you want to change an order slightly, it doesn't really happen. And staff will be quite shocked that you're asking too. They'll kind of have this look on this face as if you're requesting something, you know, really unusual. So you can certainly try, but
Probably the manager comes up.
so yes, it's a bit of a change from maybe what you're used to. So just be aware of that. Now let's have a look at our next expression.
バニラシェイクってありますか?
Lots of katakana at fast food restaurants. So, arimasu ka? So, you're asking, do you have vanilla shakes? And really, again, if you just have a look, have vanilla shakes is what you're asking. Are you expecting them to have shakes or not when you ask this?
50-50.
So, if we have a look at this, obviously, if you're at a fast food restaurant and you can see a menu, you would probably know if they have shakes or not. Now, if you're not sure, you can just ask this question. This te, don't really worry about it. It's just replacing the wa, the subject marker. So, basically, you can replace the subject with anything. Now, as we mentioned in the first part of the lesson, when staff give you change, They'll state how much they're giving you, and then they'll ask you to check. And they will say,
お確かめください。
now of course that does not mean you actually count your change. Most of the time you'll just take your change and you'll leave. But if you are short, you can say,
お釣りが足りません。
one more time, Kaoru.
お釣りが足りません。
So, otsuri means change, a noun. Change as in coins. And tarimasen is the negative form of tariru or tarimasu. So this means I don't have enough change, or there is not enough change. So if you said this, Kaoru, if someone said this, otsuri ga tarimasen, the staff, what are they going to say?
申し訳ございません。
So they'll apologize and then give you the change.
Do you want to know how to say you got more change?
Okay, how do you say
You don't.
you don't want to know, you don't want to say it, but how if you want it to be a good Samaritan or a good person, how would you say that?
お釣りが多すぎます。
Osugimasu. Sugiru is too much.
多い。
Oi from adjective as in many. So too many much change almost. And finally, if you would want a receipt, you would say
レシートをください。
kudasai, requesting reshito.
はい。
One more time, Kaoru.
レシートをください。
Excellent. Okay, so you've just mastered how to order fast food. So move on to the audio practice and repeat after Kaoru.